Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Welcome to the evening show over here on Cannon Fodder TV. We've got some news, not so much breaking news. I'm waiting to hear how can I say this? For some news in regards to Mudryk, but that news still hasn't come through yet. But we're going to be talking about him. There's news connected to Mudryk. Yeah. Anyway, and there's some news about the stadium, the stadium. We're going to get into this one on the other side of this music intro. Yes, welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Thursday evening show over here, 6 minutes after the hour of 6 p.m. UK time. I know I'm late. I'm late for a very important date, but I had to do some bits and pieces before I came live. And we are live. We are live and direct from somewhere in North London. Now, before we get into this, actually, it's two parts of news segment. Make sure that you do click the like. This is somewhere down here. It says over down, not over here, over here. Click the like, and that would mean the world to me. Just click the like. That's all you have to do. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. Just click the like button. And also come into live chat. You can see Ashley D, the moderator for the evening show. It's going to be a short show actually. Is in, and the first one out. Can't get the staff these days. Anyhow, let's get into the first news segment of the evening. Now, I know it says actually right across there, Mudryk breaking news. Now, not so much Mykhailo breaking news, but it's connected to Mudryk, if you know what I mean. The breaking news, I'm still waiting for it. But let me get into the first news segment of the evening. Now, Vinay Venkasham, who's the CEO, explains a transfer plan if Mykhailo Mudryk, the deal falls through. Now, also Chief Executive Vinay Venkasham says that the club has a very clear plan during the transfer window, as the club works on a deal to sign Mykhailo Mudryk, but are prepared should the transfer fail to materialise. Oh dearie me. Shakhtar Donetsk winger is Mikel Arteta's priority signing in January and is expected to command a fee in the region of excess of £60 million after rising to prominence this season. Few managers in recent years have been backed in the transfer market, as well as Arteta, and the club are reaping the rewards of Arsenal sitting pretty on the top of the Premier League table. Now, Venkasham insists Arteta would be happy with his squad should Mudryk not join. But himself, then manager and sporting director Edu have mapped out a long-term plan. Now, he went on to say that we've got a very clear plan headed up by Edu in terms of what we want to do to strengthen the squad, he told Sky Sports. Every transfer window, of course, we're going to look to see what opportunities are out there. If something makes sense from a technical perspective and a financial perspective, of course, we'll look at it, but we're happy with the squad that we've got. We'll have a look around like we do every transfer window, but we've got a long-term plan to continue to strengthen the team. Now, what kind of is just glaring out for me there is like something I've kind of always suspected. You can't wait for the transfer window. You've got to be sowing the seeds before the transfer window opens, Vinay. Don't wait and when the window opens and then you think, oh, what is around? Do the groundwork before the window opens. But yeah. Well, anyway, the thing is, he's saying there that no, they're quite happy with the squad that they have. They're quite happy. Read between the lines. I'm still waiting for the breaking news of Mykhailo Mudryk. Is he coming? Is he going? Is he going? Is he coming? I guess I might have to do a show maybe tomorrow. I don't want to do a show tomorrow, but I've got a little. How can I say this? Let's just wait. Wait and see if we have any news in regards to Mykhailo Mudryk. But Vinay Venkasham says, they have a clear long-term plan, but with the squad they have now, they're very, very happy with that squad. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Right, the second news segment is in regards to the stadium, Emirates Stadium. Now, there has been some unveiling of some artwork, which is about, I think they're about to undertake some work starting today, January the 12th. So what I did, I kind of took some screenshots of rendering images that was just kind of banging about. Here's some of the artwork that was put up. Now, Arsenal unveiled new Emirates Stadium artwork as Gunners' home undergoes first major refurbishment. Now, Arsenal have unveiled a new artwork around the outside of the stadium. 8 pieces of work will transform the club's home in North London as part of the first major refurbishment of the exterior of the ground since it opened in 2006. Boy, has the time gone so quick. Arsenal have worked with a diverse group of supporters, former players and leading figures in the British art and design to inspire a new look that reflects Arsenal stands in 2023 and beyond. Now, let me just read that part again. Arsenal have worked with diverse group of supporters. Well, they never asked me, did they? They never asked me. Let's read on. Replacing the legends' motifs around outside the Emirates Stadium will be 8 pieces of artwork with a different theme. Each is designed to celebrate the club's rich history and community values and its relentless pursuit of progress. The club has said. And here's just a little bit. I mean, look at this. This is like, it looks kind of, it looks all right, doesn't it? It looks all right. I mean, I have seen the video that I think someone put on Twitter, but I could not put it on the channel. I don't want to be called up for any kind of copyright infringements. But yeah, I mean, some designs are not bad, are they? Look at that. Not bad at all. Now, there was one, actually I didn't have time to actually put up the design from the original Ivory. There was some artwork from that, but I couldn't find it on Google. But these images are not too bad, to be honest. So we will no longer see, how the legends linking arms. You won't see that anymore. I just hope they sort out the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi at the Emirates is absolutely terrible. Terrible. There we go. There we go. So Kelly Smith, David Rocastle's family, and the son of legendary manager Ted Drake were all consulted during the redesign project, along with more than 100 supporters. Arsenal's chief executive, again, Bernard Ben-Keshem, said, "This has been a fantastic project enabled by so many of the Arsenal family here in Islington and across the world. We genuinely couldn't have brought this project to life without everyone working together and giving their passion and dedication to this work. I express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been involved and made this unique piece of work possible. We started with a blank canvas with the hope of capturing the expression, the rich history, our values of the community and progress, and reflects what Arsenal stands for in 2023 and beyond. And now the project has brought together our supporters, community legends, and staff as one. Excuse me. It's a real celebration of the Arsenal community, designed for and by Arsenal family. Now, the installation of 8 pieces of artwork will begin today, January the 12th, and continue over forthcoming weeks. In a statement, Arsenal said, together with a diverse group of Arsenal supporters, Turner Prize-winning artist Jeremy Deller, critically acclaimed artists Ruben and Dagmore, and distinguished graphic designer David Rudnick led the design process during a series of consultations which began in April of not long ago, it was last year. The workshops were designed to curate insight of the club's heritage, culture, and community in order to inspire 8 pieces of art, which represents what Arsenal stands for in 2023 and beyond. While each piece of art has a different theme, they are unified in celebrating the club's rich history, community values, and its relentless pursuit of progress. Now, here's just a snippet, actually, for what each artwork will mean. So, Victoria Concordia Crescit, my Latin is not good, tells the story of Arsenal's iconic players who embody the spirit of the club and includes David Rocastle, Tony Adams, Ian Wright, and Alex Scott. The next one theme is to remember who you are, pays homage to the memories and history of the club's former home, Highbury, and includes Thierry Henry, Arsene Wenger, and Cliff Bastin. The next theme are Invincible immortalizes two of Arsenal's greatest glories, the Women's Champions League winning team of 2006-7 and the Men's Invincible Premier League season of 2003-4. Next one, Come to See the Arsenal celebrates the club's community roots and will be seen by passengers on the southbound train arriving into London, passing the Emirates. Next one, 1886. Symbolizes Arsenal's constant pursuit of progress from the club's founding years in Woolwich. Didn't say it, did I? I did say it. Woolwich, through to its move to North London in 1913. We all follow the Arsenal is inspired by Arsenal supporters' deep connections to the club. Next one, Future Brilliance reflects Arsenal's commitment to provide opportunities for young players to develop and includes Charlie George, Jack Wilshere, and Leon Sanderson. Found a place where we belong. We'll be the ultimate illustration crowd scene that represents the importance of the Arsenal family. So I thought, you know what, they have done a good job. You know, the work starts January 12th, and let's see, you know, the end product. The end product. I can't wait. Really, really, I can't wait for it to arrive and to be rolled out officially. And those have been the new segments, just two new segments. The second one was quite long and worthwhile. Yeah. And I know a lot of you looking at ticker tape thinking, oh, Myhailen Mudryk, what was happening? Is he coming? Is he going? Is he here? I don't have any breaking news, my friends. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. All right. So what we're going to do, let me go into our Twitter feed. I didn't even have time to kind of set that up. Alex, sort yourself out, man. Sort yourself out. Dearie me. Let's have a look here. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm joking. Let's have a look here. What do we have? Who do we have here? Who do we have? All right. Okay, so it says that we are running live. Right, so whilst I'm looking at this, let me just give you guys a quick heads up. What's going to be happening? I'll say just short of 2 hours and 45 minutes. So in 2 hours and 45 minutes, if I can quickly do this, Alex, just terrible, absolutely terrible. Let's just say 8 p.m. 8 p.m. UK time. You're going to have the latest installment, at least, of Thursday night football. Let me remove this very, very quickly. You'll be joined by Ange, the First Lady of Cannon Foy TV, and of course Richard, aka CM War Games. That's 8 p.m. They'll be talking to you about Arsenal women's football. And what I'm going to say to you is make sure that you go over there at 8 p.m. and join into the live chat. So that's 8 p.m. UK kickoff time for the Thursday night football show with Ange, the First Lady of Cannon Foy TV. And of course, CM War Games, aka Richard, or is it Richard, aka CM War Games? I could never get it right. I never get it right. All right, there you go. So that's going to be coming after me, just in a few hours' time. Let me put this back up. I can find it there. There we go. And I believe I can now go into the live chat. Can I go into the live chat? I think I can. Can I? Oh, Alex, you're terrible. Terrible, Alex. Oh, dearie me. Not good. Not good at all. Haven't lined up anything at all. It's been a bit of a rush this evening, getting here from work. Let's have a look here. Okay, there we go. Making sure that everyone knows that we are live. Okay, there we go. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So I would like you to come to the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the new designs, 8 designs and 8 themes. It's going to be wrapped around the new stadium, the old stadium, Emirates Stadium, and also let me know about anything Arsenal related. You know, just get it off your chest, because we're probably going to be running for another 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call this one quits. All right, let's go into the live chat now for the first time on this Thursday evening show over here. So like I said, we've got our moderator for this show over here, Ashley D. Type, oops, what have I done? What have I done? Tigersaurus, good evening to you, my friend. I hope you're keeping well. Say hello to the family for me, please. Hello, Alex, Ashley, and everyone watching. After the hours of 6 p.m. Is that after the hour of 5 p.m. here? Just can't get the stuff these days. No, we can't get the stuff these days. Cheeky thing. All right. Mohammed says, how far is the deal with Mudryk? I was hoping to have some hot news for you today, but it's not materialized. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Do you know about Benai experience in football and business? Not really. Not really. I think he did well for himself. I think he worked in the city. That's as I understand it. I think he probably was the youngest CEO of a particular company, and that's all I know. Not football related experience. Not football related, just money experience, and a lot of it. Okay, Lokonga is not playing too well, I believe. He is talented, but is a confidence. What's your thoughts? Well, we spoke about him yesterday. For me, I know it's probably maybe 50% of the comments yesterday were saying that Lokonga is just not good enough. Needs to be loaned out. He's not good enough. He had a disaster performance against Oxford United. For me, not so. Not so. We've got to give this youngster time, game time. And a good frame would be between 10 and 15 games. And if he doesn't perform in those 10, 15 games, then we can probably think and actually review, maybe we do need to loan him out. I wouldn't be looking to sell him. But all the comments for me last night, I thought were really unfair. The report said, I read yesterday, he hasn't played since October last year. And then you put him into, the Oxford United game, and you're expecting him to hit the ground running. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way. But I do like Albert Samuel Lokonga. Just got to give him time. Give him time. Do you know which current first-team players are Arsenal trying to extend a contract by Saka, Saliba, and Martinelli? There was a report talking about, I think it wasn't Balogun. Who was it? Patino, Charlie Patino. They want to tie him down, even though he's been loaned out to Blackpool. Is it Blackpool? But that's the only player that I know of, unless you've got some kind of inside information, Tigersaurus. Are they sorting out the inside of the stadium, especially Wi-Fi? Do you know? Well, that was one of the things they did. I think it was the Wi-Fi signal, as well as the I think they want to have like a screen and an interactive screen outside the stadium. And the other thing was I tell you what, the announcement, the speaker system is terrible, absolutely terrible. But I think, definitely the Wi-Fi, and give the stadium a good lick of paint. And actually, the roof as well, I understand, was also leaking, but I think it's probably since been fixed. Alpha Beta, please update us on Danilo and Mudryk. Danilo is still, well, for me, it's a no-go. We featured Danilo how many times during the summer? Not for me. Not for me. Mudryk, you have to hold tight on that one, I'm afraid. Arsenal need midfielders this January. Well, Alpha, what kind of midfielder are you talking about? You're talking about a creative midfielder, defensive midfielder, a box-to-box midfielder. What kind of midfielder do you think Arsenal need? Now, that just reminds me that we did do a poll yesterday. And the poll, it's for, let me just try to think of something to keep everyone engaged, at least. And that poll was in regards to which position should Arsenal improve right now? Would it be a striker, a midfielder, or a defender? We've had 1,100 votes, 7 comments, and 38 likes. Thank you for that. 2% of the votes said a defender. 38% of the votes said a midfielder. And 60% said that Arsenal need to concentrate on improving the striker department. I don't know nothing. Anyway. Hello, good evening. How far a deal with João Felix? João Felix is not coming to Arsenal. He's just signed a deal with Chelsea. Yeah, yesterday he signed a deal. It's a loan deal, £11 million, and a little bit of add-ons, which will make up, I think, maybe the wages. But he's not coming to Arsenal, my friend. He's going to Chelsea. Good luck to them. Hello, sir. This is Alpha from Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I'm a big fan of your program. Thank you for that, my friend. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. Would you take Eden Hazard? No, I wouldn't. I saw some news about, yeah, Eden Hazard yesterday, and I said it's not true because it was coming from the Sun newspaper. I would not take Eden Hazard, and I don't think he'll come to Arsenal. Not for me. Not for me. Hello, good evening. Good evening to you, my friends. Please tell us the ins and outs from my team. Well, I've spoken at length. I wouldn't be looking to sell any Arsenal player. And the main reason is because our squad is not big enough. I wouldn't be looking to sell a Rob Holding, who I thought had a really good game against Oxford United. I wouldn't be looking to sell Samuel Lokonga, Florian Balogun, all those players there. These are our players, and I would not looking to sell any of the players. We need to add maybe one or two ingredients: an additional striker and a central defensive midfielder. Now, I've been receiving messages about Thomas Partey actually all last night and early this morning because of the poll. And people were saying, but a Thomas Partey, if Thomas Partey was to get injured again, it'll be season over. Now, a lot of you like to say that Thomas Partey is a linchpin of the squad. Okay, fair enough. But that's what I'm saying to you. You're looking at Mahano Mudryk, and I'm looking at Milovic Savic, or a central defensive midfielder. That's the position there we need to strengthen. Oh. The Assemble, good evening, says, good evening, Alex, and chat room. A question after experiencing the last January transfer window. What percentage of the truth do you think the fans are actually hearing? Not a lot. Not a lot. I put out, was I being churlish? Was I being a little bit silly? I wasn't being silly. I asked the question, would you like to see how can I say this? A transfer news spokesman at Arsenal. You only get to see this person during the transfer window, and he comes out, or she comes out and say, or they come out and say, these are the players that we're hoping to get into the club, and these are the players we're definitely not interested in. Only to be shot down, people saying, but you can't do that, Alex. Why can't we do that? But going back to your question, are we being told the truth? I don't think so. It will be mayhem. Absolute mayhem. Tony, good evening to you. I hope you have a good day at your job and your school. It was one of those days today, Tony, man. God. Anyway, I'm not going to get into it. Dear. Augustus says, please, what is the update on Mudryk? I don't have any breaking news on Mudryk, apart from what I spoke about Vinay Benkesham, who said that they've got a plan. Have they got a plan B if it doesn't happen? If it doesn't happen? Well, in the report, he says that they're happy with the squad that they have, even if it doesn't happen. If it doesn't happen, I can't say nothing more than that. There you go. Me too. I don't want nothing to do with Eden Hazard, man. Just joining you now. God's Power, what's happening, brother? Hope you're keeping well. What's the breaking news about Mudryk? You guys have to hold off for that. Got to hold off for that. Evening, John Nagisa Guna. We need Thomas Partey replacement and Granit. You mean replacement for Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey? Yes, we do. Evening, Ange. First lady of Canal 40 TV. Good evening. Got away early. You escaped early, did ya? Yeah, know the feeling, man. Know the feeling. Guys, a quick heads up. Remember, we're now to the 6. And 2 hours and a half time, you'll be seeing Ange, the first lady of Canal 40 TV, hosting with Richard, the Thursday night football show. Make sure you do check that out and subscribe and join the chat. they were giving you some news and talking about Arsenal women news and football. So make sure that you do join them in 2 hours and a half's time. There you go. See, Ange, I do a bit. I do my bit. I try. I'm very trying, as my wife would say. Bro, I want to know about Mudryk deal. We all want to know. Would you sell Pepe? Honestly, I would. I would, Tony. There's people, saying, but he was wronged by Mikel Arteta. He scored a bucket load of goals before he came to Arsenal. What he's been asked to do, that's not his strengths. We need to play to his strengths. I would sell a Nico Pepe. I just think he'd be better off playing for another club rather than Arsenal, away from the Premier League. I don't know. I would sell him. There's no way we're going to recoup anywhere near the £72 million for Nico Pepe. It just didn't work out, and sometimes things just don't work out. But yeah, I would look to sell him. Would you? Evening Tide on there. Yes. Yes, sell Pepe. Yeah, so would I. And even though I hope you are well, I will be there. Brilliant. Daniel says Mudryk Arsenal product? I don't know what you mean. Not sure what you mean. Arsenal aren't telling the fans anything. They can't be blamed for rumours. Rumours come from journalists and agents. Rumours, speculations. It was reported this. It was said that. He said this. They said that. Transfer windows, man, can be arduous. Well, for me at least. Would you recall Ainsley Maitland-Niles? No, I wouldn't. I think he's a player who has had enough opportunities. Enough opportunities. I would be looking to sell Maitland-Niles. No longer in England international. No longer international, so I'll be looking to sell him. I had a crazy day on Tuesday at school. I had to I had one of those days today. I had to run to the toilet, man. I'm not ashamed to say it. I had to run to the toilet just to get away from it, man. Just try and center myself. And when I came out, went back to the classroom, and my colleague said, "Where have you been? Have you been on your break?" I said, "Nah, man. I've been in the toilet just trying to center myself." So, Tony, I know what you're going through, man. Smash the likes and subscribe. Subscribe. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. You're welcome. Oh, that's a bit low. That's a bit low. Pepe who? That's a bit low. I think with Zaha is another perfect option for Arsenal due to his Premier League experience. Alpha, I can't see Mikel Arteta looking south, Crystal Palace, and wanting to speak to Patrick Vieira about Wilfried Zaha. I don't think he fits the profile. He's probably thinking, 29. I mean, for me, age is just a number. But I don't think Arteta will be looking for a player of that profile. And does he fit our style as well? I don't think he fits our style. We need a rock steady, solid central midfield and a striker plus Mudryk. Says, who's that? Is that James? Yes, James. Lacazette told Holding the grass is not green. Was he ever offered by Arsenal a contract extension? Good question, actually. After several hours of a negotiation, Mudryk representatives of Arsenal have finally agreed that today is Thursday and tomorrow will be Friday. More to follow. And the day after will be Saturday. The day after that will be Sunday. Thank you for that. Please tell us about Tielemans. Tielemans for me is not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All the stuff about he's told his manager, he's told his teammates, you know what, I'm off. And they said, where are you going to? I'm off to Arsenal. I'm off to the Emirates. Where is he? He's still over there with the Foxes. He's not coming, man. He's not coming. Trying to hold out for the summer. I mean, he'll be a free agent in the summer. No, Brendan Rodgers has said literally that he expects to keep Yuri Tillemans. Tillemans is not coming to Arsenal. And positionally, is he the kind of midfielder that we want? No, he's not. He's not. I got the feeling Eddie will be the next England squad. Diane, good evening to you. As when Nas is finished, his chance is over. Were you angry because Alex Canifolio's brand was not on the artwork? Yeah. I tell you what, Time. I had my magnifying glass. I was trying to find our logo. I think, where's it? Oh, that looks no. Oh, that's not it. To be honest, I just found myself laughing. I was thinking, Alex, come on, behave yourself. You're literally looking for the Canon 4 TV logo. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Hope Eddie does get in England squad. So do I. DWTT's in the house. DWTT, can you drop in the link to your channel, please, in the live chat? Thank you if you're still listening. And maybe you've gone. Serious question. Why does everyone want Mudryk? Because they think he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's not played more than how many games? More than 11, 10 games? He's the sample of his work, of his career at Shakhtar Donetsk, for me, is not big enough. It's not a big enough sample. If you're telling me, all right, 2-3 seasons, and he's produced somewhere near those figures there, is it like 10 goals and maybe 9 assists? Then fair enough. But the sample is not big enough. And I've not run to YouTube to say, oh, that's how he plays. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you how he plays, John. Couldn't tell you. Will we ever get your favorite player, Ruben Neves? No, we won't. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Eden Hazard, I hope that's just a bad joke. Just rumors of them spreading. I just saw that Arsenal. Was it Arsenal linked with Eden Hazard move? I thought, get out of it, man. Get out of it. Not true. No, not Irma's. Spend the Euro Tillemans money elsewhere. I agree. I completely agree. Donosaurus. Tony, drop the link for 1-on-1 on Arsenal in the live chat before I wrap up this show. Oh boy, am I, yes. God, my goodness. Injured, isn't he? Injured? Well, anyway. Tell us more about Gabriel Jesus and Reece Nelson injury concern. That's a good point, Alpha. I've not done any updates on Reece Nelson. I think he's probably got maybe 2 more weeks before he comes back and is up and running full training before he plays. I don't know, Tony. You got any news about Reece Nelson? Gabriel Jesus, he's off clutches. He doesn't have the knee brace anymore. I'm still, for me personally, I'm looking at early March. I know there's talk about, he's recovery. We're looking at February. For me, no. I'm thinking early March. At the earliest, you'll see a Gabriel Jesus back. And by then, Eddie Nketiah would have hit double figures. Mudryk is an Arsenal player, lads. It's just a matter of time. Just calm it down. Calm it down. Well, we have to see, man. Have to see. Look, Mudryk. Mudryk. Oh. Mudryk, Mudryk. We just have to wait and see what happens, don't we? Anyway, I think that's probably right. Yeah, everyone just calm down. Let's just wait, and wait. That's all we can do. London Derby match on my mind now. Yeah. I imagine the big Sunday night show with Paul is going to be an interesting one. And like you rightly say there, the North London Derby. We're going to be playing at the at their ground. Oh dear. John Guna, a two-time player of the season at Shakhtar. Look at the Pedigree Shakhtar player, then visit his highlights on YouTube. Okay. DWTT, there is his link. Again, no excuse not to subscribe. There's over 100 of you watching now. So go over, look in the live chat, just give it a little tap, and subscribe to DWTT's channel. Don't waste the journey. Don't waste the chat. Don't waste the tweet. What does DWTT stand for? All right. I wonder how many people had heard of Mudryk before this transfer window. Not me. I hadn't heard of him. I'm happy for Emil Smith-Rowe present in the squad. Alpha, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. I was so happy to see him back. Got some minutes towards the end against Oxford United. Good to see him back. We need our players back. Alex, when we are getting serious, buying a player takes months, as if we're buying land. Okay, a few more minutes. Catch me on 101 Arsenal podcast. Like the winning feeling. Come on, you Gunners! Join me weekly. There you go. See, I tell you what, I can't do too many collaborations these days. I can't, because it's not only about podcasting. I've got my family, I've got my life to lead. I've got my job, and I think enough on Canon 4 TV. But if we've done some collaborations before on Arsenal 101 and other platforms, but you've got to go over and subscribe. You've got to go over and check out their content. Wonderful, wonderful stuff over there. Hosted by Apollo. I met Apollo. I've not met Tony just yet, but I will do. I'll get the feeling quite soon. We're going to be talking about working in schools and mentors and teaching assistants and LSAs. We're thinking LSAs. Tony knows what I'm talking about anyway. But anyway, the main idea is, there you go. Click the link and subscribe. Should we have kept Miguel Aziz? So you think for a minute? Yeah, we should have. We should have. And again, this talk about having an academy. If you cannot guarantee players the pathway from the academy to the senior squad, there's no point in having an academy. Just disband it. And I thought at some point Miguel Aziz would have made it into the senior squad. It never happened. Never happened. There you go. There is the link. There is the link. There we go. DWTT means don't waste the trip. The trip, the life, the journey. Enjoy. Okay, just for a few more minutes. There you go. Yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. On a month. Was it not Erdegaard, wasn't it? Erdegaard, I believe. Alex from Uganda. Why is Arsenal delaying to sign that player? Well, from what I hear, there's some rumblings. Something is happening. Something is happening. But I cannot say anything because I've not been given the green light. I haven't been given the green light. I'm a former TA, best job I had. I've been a TA, I've been an LSA, I've been a mentor, general TA. I never wanted to be a class teacher. I never wanted to be a class teacher because all the children would run away from me. Right, you sit down. That's a good shout, actually. Miguel Aziz is far more convincing than Sammy Lokonga. Sammy, sadly, no. Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? We've come to an end. We'll come to an end on this one. Wonderful stuff. I think 120 live viewers now, and 105 are watching me now. Just talk about, what am I talking about? I've been talking about Arsenal, the stadium, the artwork. It looks really, really good. Really, really good. The work starts January the 12th, which is today. And also, Vinay Venkash, I'm talking about Arsenal has a long-term plan. They are happy with the squad they have now and everything else there. So joining me a little bit later on this evening at 8 p.m. UK time is going to be Thursday Night Football, hosted by Ange, the First Lady of Canal 4 TV, and of course, Richard. So make sure that you do join them. Go into the chat. Again, keep it clean, and they'll be talking to you about Arsenal women topics, themes, matches. I can't do everything. Anyhow, guys, thank you. I can see the numbers going up, but I've got to stop. I've got to cut a run. I've got to cook my dinner. I've got to cook our dinner. Someone's looking at me. I've got to cook the dinner. Someone's looking at me because I've got to cook the dinner. Anyhow, someone's looking at me. I will see you again maybe tomorrow. If I do hear some news in regards to Mikhailo Mudryk, I will come live and direct tomorrow. Until then, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.